Hey everybody, Adam here for True North Wilds, the channel where I pretend to know stuff about the outdoors so that I can open up boxes of stuff and pass judgment on them. Today I want to open up the July Sportsman's Box. Now if you watched my last Sportsman's Box, you know there was some confusion as to which one I was actually getting or why I was getting the June box towards the end of July. I think I figured it out. I went back through my emails and it played with my account and stuff. I had some issues. Their webpage is not great. Every time I make an account, it gets deleted, or I shouldn't say every time. The one time I made an account, it got deleted. I had to make a new account, set up my address and set up subscriptions and stuff, set up the gift boxes that I sent to everybody from the last video who emailed me with the proper subject line. Thanks to everybody who sent me an email. Sorry that only a small number of people could actually get the box that I was giving away, but I only have so much money to spend on stuff. So, but thank you to everybody that emailed me. What happened was, I believe, when I first signed up, they sent me a box immediately. So I signed up in May. So they sent me a box immediately, but it didn't get there until mid to end May. But then they also sent me the May box afterwards. So the box that I recorded and uploaded onto my channel for June was actually the May box. The box that I recorded and uploaded for May was actually my introductory box. The thank you, they send a box out automatically as a thank you for signing up or whatever introductory thing that they have set up there. So my May video was my introductory box. My June video was the box that was supposed to be for May, which actually got there the first week of June. So my shipping from these guys is delayed for whatever reason, probably because, as usual, I'm in Canada and it takes stuff longer to get here. And then the box that I opened on my last video was the June box, which was just really late, and that I got, you know, halfway through July. This box is the actual proper July box, and surprisingly, it's actually got here in July. I think it's the 28th today when I'm recording, and I just got this today, so they're still within the actual proper month, which is a first for the box, the Sportsman's Box so far. So now that I have that figured out, I'll know that going forward, and I'll know which box I'm actually opening. So this is the July box. That is a long way of saying let's open this up and take a look at what we got for July. Sportsmansbox.com if you want to check them out. There's 3 sizes. There's the starter, the original, and the Denali. I get the original because I like going for that middle ground and kind of get a taste of everything. Of course, they're incredibly detailed what's in the box card that always takes me a minute to look through and see what I'm actually supposed to get. So this is July. The label of this box is archery style. So your July Sportsman's archery style box. So let's see what they consider an archery style. We have an earth anchor bow holder for hands-free ground hunting. A bow holder, that's cool. So you can use it in ground blinds. Comes with a little screw-in bit and base plate. I wonder if I actually can get this packaging open right now without cutting myself, which is always the concern. So this, from what I'm seeing, is for screwing into the ground and attaching into the base plate, and it holds your bow, which actually seems really useful. Personally, I do a lot of hunting on the ground. I know we have tons of tree stands set up and tons of spots that I could get up in the trees, but I always, for whatever reason, I always prefer being down at the ground level. Part of that's just laziness, that I don't like climbing into difficult spots. So this is pretty neat. So you can adjust the angle that the holder actually sits, tighten it up to whatever angle you want. I imagine it also adjusts up and down. Nope, it does not. So it's only the one height, which seems less useful. It doesn't Position anywhere, auger into the ground. Universal fit, secure and silent. So you position, I was going to say it doesn't seem nearly tall enough to hold a bow, but you actually, the way that they describe it on the package here, is you would plant this onto the ground using the base plate and the screw and auger. So it would sit, you know, yay high off the ground. And then you actually rest the bottom of your bow on here. So you still need to hold your bow. This is just a stable support thing to rest the bottom of your bow on while you're holding it. I guess to take the weight off of it so your arm doesn't get as tired while you're sitting there and still be ready to draw. I don't know if I'll use that, to be honest. I might give it a try, but I would much rather just hang my bow somewhere and have it ready. If I'm gonna have it in my hand anyway, I'm usually want to be right there ready to draw, so I don't know how useful it's gonna be to just have this and still have to hold my bow on the rest. If I'm resting and don't want to be ready to draw right away, I'll just hang it somewhere where I can go hands-free. So, I'm not sure about that. I like the concept. I mean, it's still a neat product. Definitely something that I'm sure a lot of people might find useful. I'm just not sure how much I will actually use it, but I'll certainly give it a try at least once or twice. The Earth Anchor Bow Holder, $24.99, so that's not bad. I mean, that's actually a little bit less than what I would expect for a box to list this as. So honestly, that's not bad at all. That's pretty reasonable. Let's see, Bowstring Wax. I mean, you can't go wrong with Bowstring Wax. Anything that's meant for maintenance is always welcome, because all these little things, when it comes to hunting, whether it's bows or rifles or whatever, you always go through so much of this little maintenance stuff that, you know, it's a couple bucks here, a couple bucks there, but you're using it constantly. So this is Bowstring Wax, $5, yeah. So, you know, just a little bonus filler item. That's nothing wrong with that. From HME. What do we got here? So, next up we have Scent-Away BioStrike. Strike odor at the source. Odor Shield Clothing Treatment. Protects clothes up to 30 days. It's a 4-pack for use in washing machines. That's cool. So last in June's box we got some odor protecting bags. So you like a garment bag that you throw your clothes in and keeps odors out. And I was saying how I would take some pine or spruce branches and leave them in there overnight. But this is actually a treatment that you would do on the clothes first. Get rid of all the soap smell, all the human smells, any food smells that linger from your house, anything like that. Dog smell, you know, any smell of pets, dogs that you might have. So you would treat it with something like this, make the scent go away completely, make the garment, your hunting clothes or your equipment or whatever you're using, completely scent neutral, and then use the Scent Shield bag that they gave last month and either add a scent or just keep it completely neutral. So good combination of items over the 2 months, nothing wrong with that. Scent for archery, this being an archery style box, scent for archery, super important. You don't get very close with, or you can't shoot very far with the bow. You need to get pretty close, and you don't get really close to them if they are smelling you from 50 yards off. Alright, what do we got here? White-tailed deer, easy score targets. Nice. I was actually just telling Neil to bring me some targets today because he is coming to sight in his muzzleloader and I'm all out of targets. So, paper targets, can't go wrong with that. Let's see what they value it at. So obviously the main item in this box was the bow holder. The Strike Odor Shield was $9.99. You get a pack of 4, each one is supposed to last for 30 days. Honestly, I doubt that. But you know, if you get a week worth of scent-free clothing out of one wash, that's pretty good. So $10 for a box of 4. Hunting stuff's always marked up a little bit. I think that's probably reasonable. That's probably what I would expect to pay if I was to go into a local outdoors store and look for something like this. So nothing wrong with that. Wild Game Targets, Birchwood. Birchwood is the brand of these targets, by the way. Wild Game Targets, $4.99. So again, you know, pretty much what I would expect to pay for a pack of targets if I was to go locally. Totally reasonable. I feel like I am missing something. So I get the original experience. Gear is supposed to be A, B, C, D, E. So A is HME phone card read. A 4-in-1 card reader, which I did not receive. So if it seems like the bow holder is the only big item in this box, there's actually, and it's $24.99. The phone card 4-in-1 card reader is $29.99. That should have been the actual big value item in this box, and I did not get it. It's not here, so that's why it seems like I'm missing something. I could tell right off the bat as soon as I pulled out these last little filler items that that can't be everything. So I am missing something. I'll contact them, and we'll get a chance to see how their customer service is, and then I can report back on that for next month. Targets I got, the Bowstring Wax I got, odor shield I got, and the anchor I got. So everything here is what I was supposed to get, just missing the card reader. That's unfortunate. The unfortunate thing is that this is, I've only gotten 1, 2, 3, this is my 4th box for Sportsman's Box. The very first one that I got, if you recall, I got a knife that was missing the sheath, and so which made it functionally useless to me because it had no, I couldn't clip it onto my belt or carry it around and do anything with it other than I just had an open blade. So pretty useless to me. I never did follow up and try and contact the company. I should have. I really should have, but I had other stuff going on, and it slipped my mind. But now, box number 4, you know, the middle 2 were good. Box number 4, I'm missing one of the main items. I'm not just missing part of an item, but I'm missing one of the main items that is supposed to be in here. And the most valuable thing that they listed for this box is the one that's missing. So, you know, it's not really getting to be a good track record for this box so far as missing items. I am going to make a point of contacting them for this missing item though, so I can see the customer service and hopefully get the item that I'm supposed to get. And I can talk about that next month. But, you know, the items that I have been getting and like the 2 middle boxes have been really good. So I'm not disappointed with this box. I'm disappointed that I have missing items, obviously, but I'm not that upset about this box. I think it's a good box so far. For what the profile that I filled out for the interests and what I like as far as outdoors activities, it's been pretty good. So I really can't complain too much, unless the customer service ends up being crappy or something like that. Then I mean, like I said, I can't complain too much. So let me know what you guys think about that. And if other people get this box, are you seeing a regular pattern of missing items? That would be something that I would be interested to know if anybody else is getting this box, if that's happening. Other than that, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. While you're down there, don't forget you can like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot for the channel. As everybody knows, we just recently passed 1,000 subscribers, which I absolutely appreciate very, very much. It's super exciting, actually. Yeah, don't forget you can follow us on Instagram, at True North Wilds, facebook.com/TrueNorthWilds, and our blog site, TrueNorthWilds.com. Thank you so much for continuing to watch, and until next time, I will see you outside.